Hello gold farmers, welcome to another GoldNotch farming video. Today we'll be taking a look at whether or not it is worth it to farm viper fish. If you don't know exactly where to get viper fish, then it is here in Nagitar, and you can fish either in the schools of viper fish or you can just fish in the open water as is. Anyways, we are going to be taking a look at if it is worth it to farm the viper fish or if it's not worth it. So worth it is saying that we are getting roughly 11.5k off of this farm, which really isn't that bad. So for those who are not too sure, I am starting a Worth It series to see whether or not materials are worth farming or if they are just a waste of time. Because one thing Worth It does not really show is competition. So that may not necessarily cross many people's minds, and they may go out and try to farm for these materials, and there could be a lot of competition. Now fishing, obviously there's not going to be as much competition, but there could be a lot of people that have the same idea and go out and farm this fish and post it on the auction house. So you might have a lot of competition on the auction house that way. So it may not necessarily be worth it in that aspect either. But anyways, within 12 minutes of me farming, I was able to pick up almost 2k, which really isn't bad in my opinion. But we multiply that by 6, and you've got 12k, about 12k worth of gold through farming viper fish. So Worth It is accurate in that sense. It is showing that you are able to get about 12k off of viperfish. You are also picking up these stingers as well. But is it worth it to farm viperfish? Yes, I would say it is definitely worth it. I absolutely hate fishing, so I personally wouldn't go out and farm it. But if you enjoy fishing, then this is definitely a good way to go about making some gold, especially if you like just sitting there and waiting for the fishing bobber to go off. Anyways, the reason why the viperfish are going for so much is because they are used for a feast that a lot of raiders use during raid season, or I guess raiding days. Anyways, this beast itself is pretty good to craft if you are into crafting feasts and other cooking materials, because it's going for about 3.5k. So definitely worth your time to go out and farm the viperfish and craft these feasts when you get enough viperfish. You also need the iodized minnows, so you may need to go out and farm some of the iodized minnows as well. Anyways, that'll be all. So don't forget to check out my membership for $2. You can farm with me. It's only $2 a month and you can farm with me. But for now, that'll be all. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more.